This is Julianne Jones, and you're watching Networking Times TV. Hi there, Julianne Jones here with another video blog post for you. In the last 2 weeks, I have received 2 thank you notes. Handwritten thank you notes. Can you see these? Yep, that one's upside down. There you go. Isn't that hilarious? One of them was from my business manager, Wendy. And basically she was thanking me for supporting her, for giving her a little bit of coaching, I think she put it, holding the mirror up for her. And she took the time to actually hand write a thank you note and mail it to me. She lives across town. And then last week I got a handwritten thank you note from one of the participants in my Calgary leadership retreat that I did in late January. And she just wanted to share with me how, things have changed for her since that event, and how that event was sort of a life and business changing weekend for her. And she wanted to thank me for that. Now, I have to tell you, I can be having a pretty bad day, and if I check my mailbox and there's a handwritten thank you note in it, like one of these, it can completely turn everything around for me. There's just something about knowing that someone took the time to sit down, write out their thoughts and feelings and appreciation for something that I did for them, and then put a stamp on it, address it, and drop it in the mail to me. It's much easier in this day of virtual communication to shoot an email, and when I get an email that says thanks, it means a lot to me. But these handwritten thank you notes are different. In fact, the card that Wendy sent me has been sitting on my desk for I think a month. Every time I look at it, it makes me smile. So why am I sharing this with you? I think you probably get it. If you are working with hosts or potential recruits or even your team, people who you want to make sure understand how important they are to you, a handwritten thank you note does the trick like nobody's business. I'm a serial greeting card sender. My best friend Sharon Pyra and I are constantly sending each other cards. If I find a card that I love, I'll pop it in the mail to her. And it just makes me, whenever I get a card from her, it helps me understand how important I am to her, and vice versa. So think about how you're connecting with the people in your life who are important, particularly in your direct sales business. And think about what you might be able to do on a more proactive basis to improve that. I think handwritten thank you notes are a great way to do that. You don't have to spend $3 on a greeting card. You can go buy a package of thank you notes that only cost, $2 or $3 for 8 or 10, and use one of those. It really doesn't matter as long as you're putting some thought into it. I love using thank you notes with my hosts. In fact, I sent my hosts thank you notes before they ever even did anything, the day after they booked their party, just to thank them for booking the party and to let them know how excited I was to be working with them. Thank you notes are a great thing to use if you've just done an opportunity interview, a recruiting interview with someone, just to say thanks for taking the time to meet with me. I hope this was helpful. Okay? It doesn't necessarily have to be anything big. In fact, I think the times when I receive a thank you note for something unexpected that just didn't really seem like that big a deal to me on the delivery side, those are the ones that are the most impactful, the ones that really matter to me the most. This is Julianne Jones, and you've been watching Networking Times TV.